Pokémon, a franchise that took the world by storm and defined the childhoods of many. It has only gotten more popular with time, but what was Pokémon like way back then? More specifically, how has competitive Pokémon changed over the years for those striving to be the very best? Now that is exactly what we are here to find out. In this series, Jeexx and I will embark on an adventure to be the very best, exploring through time and space to rediscover Pokémon's past formats. In each episode, both of us will bring two teams and battle it out in a best of 3 match, and the one who wins with both teams first is crowned the champion of the episode. We hope you enjoy this trip to Pokemon's evolution with us. Welcome to the Pokemon Progression Series, A Journey Through Time. Generation 4, Sinnoh, with Diamond, Pearl and Platinum, based on the North Hokkaido region of Japan, was the generation where I myself started my Pokemon journey. It added 107 new Pokemon, and while the number of changes that happened this generation were not as plentiful as the previous generations, it introduced one of the single most influential ones in the history of the franchise, the physical special split. This changed the previous type determines whether a move is physical or special to a system where now individual moves each have this determined separately, allowing Pokemon like Sneasel to now take advantage of their stat moves using their dominant offensive stat. Some other impactful changes were Sandstorm now giving rock types a 50% speed F boost, the absolutely massive addition of Stealth Rock, arguably the single most important move in competitive singles history, as well as the addition of obviously even more items like the rest of the choice items, Scarf and Specs, and the Life Orb, which allowed for Pokemon to leverage their health to boost their offensive prowess even further, as well as type resist berries, which could allow Pokemon to live moves they normally wouldn't be able to.
What is up, guys and girls, ladies and lads, and welcome back to the Pokemon Prog series. And it's been a little bit, it's been like a month I think since we did the Lily Cup episode, so hopefully still know how to play Pokemon. But today, finally we've been building it up, finally we're venturing into VGC, and in addition to it being doubles, there's a couple things that are different for the sake of our series. The first thing is obviously VGC, you bring 6 Pokemon, you only pick 4. And second is the matches tend to be way faster than in singles. So because of these two factors, we're actually going to do this different, where we are going to play a best of 3 with both teams. And if it ends up with a 1-1 after that, then we're going to pick the teams we lost the best of 3 with. And then those are going to go head to head to figure out the winner of the whole thing. But it should still be hopefully around the same length of an episode, but without further ado, let's get to it. And I'll be honest, I'm not a VGC player, and my teams are so cookie cutter. I don't know if this stuff is gonna work, but we'll see. I built very standard teams, and I just decided to go for 2 weather strategies because I think those work like even better in doubles. But for the first team, starting us off, we have a rain team here with like 4 Mons actually on the like fully dedicated range strategy. Then Abomasnow is probably, I'll start with Abomasnow because I think he's very unlikely to actually come into any of the games. But the reason why I'm running Abomasnow is if Jeexx also ends up going for a weather strategy, and then like I do have a Rain Dance on Ludicolo, but I still like then have an additional way to mess up if Jeexx is going like hard Sun, for example, or something. Obviously against Sun, like Abomasnow would be not great, but it's basically Abomasnow is very unlikely to actually come into the games, but at all times Jeexx needs to consider like could Abomasnow come in now, and like that might make him not click stuff like Solar Beam or Thunder or stuff like that. Maybe he won't click that stuff because of fear of Abomasnow. Very unlikely to actually come into the games. Could be fine if Jeexx ends up going for a Sand strategy, but still like very unlikely to actually come into the games. The actual team though, starting us off with a Salamence, a Dragoness, Protect, Earthquake, Dragonclaw. Very I feel like regular set. I was contemplating the item. Obviously in VGC you're only allowed 1 copy per item for each of your Mons, and I decided to go for a Lumberry to help combat stuff like Burn and Paralysis. But this is our sweeper, obviously intimidates both of your opponents in VGC. It's very good. Ludicolo, the way for us to actually set up the rain, because there are no Drizzle Mons at this point in time. Rain Dance, Protect, Fake Out, and Hydro Pump. Unfortunately, for Move Slot Syndrome, I would love to be able to put a Grass move on Ludicolo, but I really value fake out here, especially since if we lead with Salamence Ludicolo, like being able to go fake out into Dragon Dance turn 1, and if we call out a protect or something, obviously gets us insane tempo immediately, and also like Ludicolo resist Earthquake. It's just very nice. So I would love to be able to also run either Giga Drain or Energy Ball, probably Energy Ball, but unfortunately I just can't feasibly fit it, so we're only electing to go for this stuff. Swift Swim on it and a Timid Nature with max speed, like it should be a lot of the times the fastest thing on the board. Another thing here, another Swift Swimmer here in Kingdra. That's why we're running a Modest Nature, because it should be outspeeding most things anyway. I elected to not go for Draco. I was thinking on whether I should go Dragon Pulse or Draco Meteor, but I elected to go for Dragon Pulse instead. I feel like Life Orb is going to give us the kick that we need for the most part, obviously not being able to pick up some Okos here and there, but it should still be fine. We have Ice Beam to hit opposing Salamence and stuff like that, and then obviously Hydro Pump to hit as hard as possible in rain. Empoleon, Sugar Berry here to avoid damage from a potential, well not potential, almost certain earthquakes. Blizzard Hydro Pump here. Empoleon is also one that that is going to be work really well in the This should probably be Ice Beam if I'm being completely honest. Maybe even Icy Wind, but I like to go for Blizzard just so I have another Mon for the Hail strategy if I like to go for that. Hydro Pump, Protect, and Yawn here. Yawn obviously first turn makes the opponent drowsy, and second turn makes them fall asleep. Finally, we have a Zapdos here with a Magnet, Thunder, Heatwave, Thunderbolt, and Protect. Heatwave obviously reduce damage in the rain, but otherwise, like, it's going to be very good. Zapdos with what's his face? Zapdos with Salamence is going to be a lot of pressure, and Thunderbolt is here to be clicked when we are not in rain, and Thunder obviously in rain is a guaranteed hit, so that's why we're running both, and then just Protect. I don't have a dedicated wall here. Everyone's basically here to do damage, apart from like Ludicolo, who has more of a support set. But I'll be honest, like I did not think of my EV spreads. I just maxed out everybody's offenses, and hopefully it's gonna work out. Like I said, like I think I've mentioned it before in some episodes, but I've played very limited amounts of VGC. I basically only played the End of Sword and Shield. When they, I think that was the first time when they did a regulation where you were allowed to play mythical Pokemon as well. I thought that was cool, so I played a little bit, like literally for like a few days then, but I have very limited VGC experience, so I don't know if any of this stuff is actually gonna work. Second though, my favorite strategy probably in all of Pokemon, a full dedicated sand team. Well, not exactly dedicated, but a sand team. I love sand strategies. Something about them just, you know, I love them. And one of the best members of any sand team, obviously Gastrodon, thanks to Storm Drain and being still immune to sand itself. Sand Rush isn't a thing in Generation 4, so I've elected for Gastrodon to go for Icy Wind to give me some speed control. Yawn once again here, same explanation as last time. First turn makes them drowsy. If they don't switch out, then they fall asleep. Muddy Water here to have a move to hit the enemies and obviously Protect here. Gastrodon is a very dedicated special wall, and for a dedicated sand setter and a physical wall we have Hippowdon. Hippowdon is also rocking Yawn and Protect. Earthquake is there as a it's just best stab option, and we have two different mons that are immune to it, so that's pretty nice. And then Thunderfang is here. This could be, should this be Ice Fang actually instead? No. Yeah, because the thing is, like, this hits flyers and water types. Obviously, I'm less likely to stay in on water types, but still, like, having access to another electric move in this team, I think is nice. So, yeah, we'll go. Thunderfang gets to stay there. Then we have Garchomp here, and Garchomp, obviously, in Generation 4 only has access to Sandville, which is a broken-ass ability, because literally everything has a chance to miss on us when we're in sand. Like, obviously, because Garchomp's evasiveness is 1.25, I think that means like everything, like 100% accurate moves are like 80. I don't think it's like the 75%, but I think they're like 80% accurate. But everything being able to miss us and having Lumberry, if Jeexx lands a something like a burn on us, but like landing a Will-O-Wisp, for example, through Sandville is going to be extremely difficult. And then like if we avoid something and get a Swords Dance off, like it's broken. And then we just have two like good spread moves here, and Rock Slide and Earthquake, and obviously the almost mandatory Protect in VGC. As for Metagross is our Life Orb attacker, one of my favorite ones of all time. Earthquake, Meteor Mash, then Headbutt, Protect. Very simple, we're just going all in. Obviously Clear Body protecting us from Intimidate is really good. And then we have a Choice Banded Aerodactyl here. Nothing we could do really with Rock Head, so that's why we're electing to go for Pressure instead. Earthquake, Rock Slide, Crunch, and Aqua Tail. These are the moves that we're going to be probably clicking most of the time. Unfortunately, like, Aerodactyl doesn't really get, like, good flying type moves at this point. I think Aerial Ace is his strongest, unless you want to go for Sky Attack or something, which is obviously terrible. So, unfortunately, no actual access to flying type moves, but it should still be fine. Like, Crunch is there for the ghost types, and Aqua Tail is there to hit, like, if we're against opposing Sand. It's obviously very nice. And then finally, probably the most broken Pokemon in 2009 VGC, if you just look at everything, Latios. Generation 4 obviously having the 140 base power Draco Meteor, like that coming from a Latios with specs is gonna be so broken. Because the reason why we're not running Soldew, by the way, is bada bing. Yeah, Soldew is banned, which is very likely because if Soldew wasn't banned, like Latios would be so beyond broken. Still, like, Latios, an incredible one. Obviously no synergy to in a Sand team, but Thunderbolt, Draco, Psychic, and Ice Beam is insane coverage, and very few things in the format can take a Choice Specs boosted Draco Meteor. I don't even need to go modest, I'm just going full speed, and hopefully we're going to be faster than anything that comes into us. And both of our like choicers being obviously me having 3 different mons with Earthquake, like both of our choicers being immune to Earthquake and wanting to switch out a lot is really nice, because even though they can even like tag team to each other, there are maybe cases where I don't bring either Garchomp or Hippowdon, but most of the time like Hippowdon and Garchomp are gonna come in, and then like the rest, it depends. I'm very likely to bring in Latios most of that time as well, just because like Latios has a good matchup into so many things, and it's just so broken. But like I said, very limited experience in VGC formats myself for the most part, so I'm very excited to finally get to venture into that realm, and hopefully we don't get absolutely blasted. Jeexx has been talking how he's been doing like some so specific calculations, so he might rock up with the craziest EV spreads of all time. We'll just have to wait and see. Also, I'm gonna look very different when we actually play the games, because I'm just about to go to the gym and I'm gonna shave my beard after I come back from them, and then we're gonna play the game, so I'm gonna look very different. But regardless, thank you for watching the almost a deck breakdown. Sorry, I've been Yu-Gi-Oh build for a few weeks now. Thank you for watching the team breakdown. Hopefully you enjoyed Jeexx as well, and afterwards I'll see y'all in the battle zone.
Okay, so we are doing 2009 VGC, and I'm not exactly sure how this will go. As you can see, we have a Metagross with Choice Scarf, Clear Body, Meteor Smash, Rock Slide, Explosion Trick. Idea being that we're going to use Trick to lock some Pokemon that want to be doing setup into doing that setup. And obviously Choice Scarf will allow us to probably do that. Presumably we're also going to try to trick Pokemon that we know are like exist for coverage. We want to use Trick on them. We want to use it on stuff like, for example, Toxicroak and shit. Pokemon that have Fake Out, essentially. Fake Out, another similar Pokemon this is going to be really good for. Then we have Toxicroak with Cross Chop, Sucker Punch, Fake Out, Taunt. It's pretty obvious, I think. This is exactly the kind of thing that I'm thinking of. Griefing with Choice Scarf, a Pokemon that has decent access to utility. And then moves that can fail if they're used repeatedly. Or moves that can fail if they don't meet the condition. Then we have Ludicolo with Hydro Pump, Grass Knot, Fake Out, Rain Dance. This is supposed to be a rain team, so we have a couple of Rain Dancers in here. Obviously, we have some weaknesses to Rains, but we'll see how this ends up going because, like, I haven't played this at all. Lumberry, Swift Swim, because he's gonna be a sweeper himself, using both Fake Out, using Grass Knot and Hydro Pump. Then we have Surf, Hydro Pump, Icy Wind, Protect. The reason why I have Surf and Hydro Pump both is because I figured having the ability to guaranteed hit 2 targets under Rain Dance would be pretty good. And obviously we also have Icy Wind for speed control because we're not that fast. Then we're Welcome Berry for halving electric type damage, which is going to be relevant because the fact that we're going to be doing Rain Dance stuff. So presumably we're going to be in a position where we're going to be eating Thunder at least once, if it happens to go like that. Then we have a Salamence with the Draco Meteor, Heat Wave, Rain Dance, Protect. I don't think the Heat Wave is gonna be something that I click too often. I'm most likely just gonna bring like Salamence in for Rain Dancing, Protecting, and Draco Meteoring. Heat Wave is obviously here specifically for like grass types if it happens to be in a position where, or steel types if I happen to be in a position where my Rain Dance isn't up yet, I can use this for that. Obviously Intimidate as well, Intimidate is really good. Then we have a Snorlax with Custap Berry for healing itself, giving itself high priority whenever it drops to 1/4 HP. With Thick Fat, Protect, Self-Destruct, EQ, Return. This is just supposed to be essentially taking hits and punching shit. So yeah, we're gonna try to hit EQs and returns, and then once I drop to 1/4, I use Self-Destruct to kill whatever is left, and I obviously have Protect if I know I'm gonna get like fake outed. That's why all of my Pokemon have Protect other than like Ludicolo here and Toxicroak, but hey ho. Then the second team that we have is Hitmontop, Alakazam, Togekiss, Weavile, Garchomp, and Heatran. Hitmontop with Fake Out, Protect, Mach Punch, Toxic, Citrus Berry, Intimidate, obvious, like pretty obvious setup overall. Fake Out, Protect, Mach Punch. Toxic is something that I wasn't really sure. I spent ages thinking about how to make use of Hitmontop because I wanted to originally have him be like kind of bulky while also using him for attacking, which is why I have Mach Punch. I have Mach Punch now because it's a priority move specifically, and I can use it to check certain like certain situations. But now I have Fake Out, Protect, Mach Punch, Toxic, so Toxic can be used even when Hitmontop doesn't have any other value when he comes in later on outside of Fake Out and Protect, obviously. But then we have Alakazam with Psychic, Hidden Power, Ice, Signal Beam, Focus Blast, Choice Specs, Inner Focus, Max Speed Investment. Togekiss with Lefty, Serene Grace, Follow Me, Protect, Air Slash. Am I misremembering? I'm thinking the Follow Me doesn't work because Follow Me doesn't have priority. Follow Me doesn't have priority, so it shouldn't work. Poof, bro! But this guy Weebfox coming in to look at my teams, bro. What the fuck? I swear it had priority, but I'm thinking Whimsicott, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking of Whimsicott. Well, you know what? We're gonna fucking take off some HP and put all of that into speed. There we go. And then for this, and then we're gonna even go further beyond, and we're gonna reduce attack, increase speed. This is gonna suck. But yeah. But yeah, then we have Weavile, Life Orb, Pressure, Icy Wind, Protect, Fake Out, Knockoff. This is no longer as chunky as I want it to be, but it's max speed investment now, so I'm gonna try to hopefully get use out of that. I don't think it's gonna be as good anymore. It's gonna get 2-shot way faster, but we'll see. Because I'm pretty sure Follow Me doesn't have priority. But yeah, Life Orb, Icy Wind, Protect, Fake Out, Knockoff, and Weavile. This is also something that I was considering for a while, what I would use on Weavile. I want him to be kind of a mixed attacker with Icy Wind and Fake Out and Knockoff. Life Orb specifically is supposed to help with that, but we'll see how that actually performs. Then we have Garchomp with the Yachi Berry, so it doesn't die to an ice move, with EQ, Protect, Fire Fang, Dragon Claw, Heatran with Lava Plume, Explosion, Protect, Earth Power with a Lumberry, Flash Fire, and max defensive investment pretty much. But yeah, that about does it. Good luck with the games. Okay.
But yeah, Follow Me is always priority. It would not be a very good move if it wasn't, but all like redirection stuff like Rage Powder and Follow Me, like they're always priority.
Okay, okay.
I think
I was
it's
under the
+1.
impression that it wasn't. So I was talking about that during the
Oh,
thing.
gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm gonna change my thing back to the way it was. Nice.
Yep,
nice,
go
nice.
for it. But yeah, the follow me is +1 priority, so it loses to stuff like fake out and extreme speed, but goes before most things. Actually,
Does it lose
at
to
least
fake
I
out?
think so. I'm pretty sure
I'm pretty
fake
sure
out
it loses
is...
to EX speed, but doesn't lose to fake out.
I swear fake out at least some point was fake out priority bracket. I swear this was +2.
Because the reason why follow me is used is to
fake out is +3. Oh wait,
follow me has a
wait,
priority
this
of
later?
+3.
Oh, is follow me as well?
Oh, follow me has a priority of +2 from 6 onwards.
All right, wait, let me see, because thus far fake out is +3 in every single generation. Oh, okay, generation 4, follow me beats out, but this is literally the okay, generation 5 follow me. Okay, yeah. So generation 5 follow me and fake out are both +3. Generation 6 onwards, fake out is +3 and follow me is +2. So that's when it loses. But in Gen 4, follow me is +3 and fake out is only +1.
Okay. Nice.
That is actually really important to know. Okay, that's humongous.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
really
Gen 4
interesting.
follow me is kind of crazy, huh?
I was originally
it's always
thinking
good,
of one of the teams that I drafted had an Electivire. Like I built. Oh, sorry, I built a team.
No, it's
that,
fine. It's fine.
I built a team with Electivire in it, with the idea of, okay, I'm gonna go for max bulkiness and max speed, like as much speed and bulkiness as I can get out of this Pokemon, and then I'm gonna put follow me on it because it can take hits pretty well. And then I realized, wait, this thing isn't bulky enough. And then I don't know what I was. Oh yeah, I was watching the Wolfie video, the recent Wolfie video where he was talking about how he used Zoroark. He swings Zoroark. Yeah. In that he mentions he played against somebody who was running Electabuzz with fucking Eviolite and follow me. I was like, yeah, that's the Pokemon that I wanted to play. That's the thing that I was trying to make.
Yeah, for VGC in general, Magmar and Electabuzz are better because mostly you're using them for follow me plus static or follow me plus flying body, and with Eviolite they're bulkier than their evolved forms. So if you're using them for support, they're better.
It's also interesting because Electivire doesn't have static anymore.
Oh, it
It has
doesn't?
motor drive. Yeah, it loses static.
Oh, actually, wait, does? Because Magmar, I swear Magmar still has.
Oh, no, Magmortar probably has it.
No, Magmar,
but like,
because it's Flame Body and not Magma Armor.
Some
Actually, I
blades.
don't remember what the other abilities. But I forgot that it's Motor Drive and Vital Spirit for Electivire later. You're right, it doesn't even have static.
Yeah, so Electabuzz is just strictly a better Pokemon.
Yeah,
Because
for
of-
sure then. Then
is-
there is like even bigger of a difference then.
Yeah, but running a regular Electabuzz over Electivire would be kind of griefing in Gen 4 because you don't have Eviolite.
Yep.
So you just get fucking one shot.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense before you get Eviolite because without Eviolite, obviously, it's just bad. Which is why also like those Mons in Generation 4 weren't probably used. I'll be honest, like to set the record straight for this week, my teams are not great. Like these are something that literally me 15 years ago would have probably come up with. So
Hell yeah. These are fucking the same as the Noble Knight Silver Sentinel deck that I built that we saw again a while ago.
But yeah, but like obviously for VGC, I have way less experience than more competitive singles, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I have concepts in my head, but if they're gonna work or not, it's very different. Because I've at this point, I think I've said it multiple times, but the only VGC format I played was the mythical format in Sword and Shield. So like obviously playing with Dynamax makes also the game way different. So, but I'll figure it out. But
Get a load of this guy having played VGC.
It's true. I do have a few days of games under my belt. But in case
I mean, I'm gonna assume that you told people, but since it is for VGC, we're gonna do things a little different. Whereas since we have so many more singles sets basically than we have VGC. VGC we get to do more rarely. And the format innately has a lot more restrictions. We're changing a few things, one being the 2 per team from the current generation. That restriction doesn't apply, although for the most part in general, like in VGC and in Pokemon in general, like later generation tend to introduce better Pokemon a lot of the time. So in most generations, it probably doesn't end up you don't even end up seeing the difference. But for VGC, the restriction just isn't there. And the other thing is because VGC is a bring 6 only pick 4 for the match we're doing best of 3s with both teams. And then if it ends up being 1-1 after that, then we'll pick the losing teams and do a set with those. And then the final thing, I had one more thing in mind. Oh yeah, the final thing is just related to that, which is like the reasoning for this is that VGC games tend to be way faster than singles games and very rarely go into double digits when it comes to turns. Just because you have less Pokemon and you have 2 at all times on the field at the same time. So in general, like even though we're doing more sets like this, almost always the VGC episodes are gonna end up being shorter. Also, stall isn't really a strategy that you literally can't even play in VGC. Smog can't even play stall. Me in my Generation 4 Uber's team, which I didn't even get to play because I was up against a 50-50 choice scarf for Dark Void user.
Yeah.
That's how it be.
Get on!
I like it. Anyways, let's now bring back old trauma. It has also been like a month since we played Pokemon last, I think. And
at least, yeah.
I'll be honest, I've been so Yu-Gi-Oh! Built the past few weeks. Hopefully I can still, hang in there. But I have a very simple goal today, which is I'm gonna break Jeexx's undefeated doubles record in this series. If I manage that, then perfect.
Guys, I'm losing today. Like Giga hard.
We can both make the option select
it's
where
too,
it's like,
hey,
I'm the underdog today, guys. Okay?
I'm always the underdog. Hey guys, did you know that I have a 40% win rate in the Yu-Gi-Oh learning journey? I'm the underdog.
Okay, if it's like 60, what was it? What did I say? It was like 64, 69. That is not 40%, brother.
I have a 40% win rate, guys.
God damn it.
Please feel bad for me, guys.
Anyways, are you ready to feel bad when we're missing moves now?
Hell yeah, I am.
But yeah, so let's do first a best of 3 with both of the teams. Like first you pick one team and we finish the best of 3 with that, and then the other one, and then if after that it's 1-1, then let's pick the losing teams and those will go head to head.
Oh, so wait, if it's 64 to 69, then it's like 42% win rate.
Would it be
Isn't it?
more? Isn't it like 44 or something? I
mean, I don't know, but like, it can't be 44 because that would be insane. It would be like 41 point something.
I swear it's closer. Okay, you know what?
No, it's 42%, yeah.
Is it? Okay.
42%. Oh, no. You're right. Wait, it's a 5 win difference.
Yeah. But it's 64 to 69.
69, yeah. How much is that? It's 133. 5 out of 133 is 26th. 26th point something.
Why have I forgotten how to do these percentage calculations?
I mean, I can't do it off the top of my head instantly.
I literally have my calculator pulled up. I pulled up my calculator like so confidently, and then I was like, wait, how the fuck do you do this? Because not like... Wait, I'm fucking
48% win rate.
Yeah, 48%. That sounds more like it. Because it's like, it's 130 games, and it's a 5-game difference.
Yeah, keep yapping, bro. Yeah.
No, but
did you guys know that if you have a less than 50% win rate, you can't climb? Facts and logic.
That is actually factually wrong, because I've literally played against a Silas in Challenger with a 39% win rate, so fuck you.
How the fuck did we? What the fuck?
It just, like, you just... Because win streak, you literally just climb with win streaking. Like, it's literally like...
Oh yeah, because they actually implemented win streaks having like relevant LP gains, and because you don't have promos anymore, you can actually win if you're losing.
Yeah, this was the 2023 season, right? Yeah, because it was the season where I climbed the diamonds. It was 2023. Yeah, so a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, close. Technically 3 at this point. Anyways, enough talking about time.
Anyways,
Let's
rabbit.
Let's get to it. I wish you the best of luck, and
Good
may
luck, good
all
luck.
your moves that can miss.
I'm gonna curse you.
Don't. I'll see you after the games.
Summoning airs. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck. Alrighty. How do we do this again? Sorry, it's like, because it's... Offline. Smog. Why, bro, why is he errors hexing me, man? This fucking guy. There we go. Okay. He can't say fake news. I literally saw him. I have videotape proof that he was offline. VGC 2009. Oh, you can click best of 3? Wait, that's so fucking fire. Do we start with sand or do we start with rain? What do y'all think? What do you think, chat? XD. I'm gotta start with my goats. But I have this as team 1 though. No, screw it. We're going hard sand. Whew. I'm stressed again. I don't know why these make me so stressed. Also, the fact that I don't have music is fucked up. Oh yeah, we don't even get to see the other person's team. Okay, what am I... Blind, I am just going, I think these 2, right? Or do I literally go Chomp? I literally go Chomp and Powdon. I do need Gastro in the back, and I do think I want to bring Latios. I think this is like the play when I don't know what I'm up against. So let's go for this. Also, I'm gonna track these later. All right, I have sand, and he's bringing rain. Okay, so this is gonna be dry skin. There is a world where Garchomp isn't threatened unless he has Ice Beam, but the issue is that he might have Ice Beam. He's definitely gonna have Rain Dance on Ludicolo. I think I'm pretty safe Swords Dancing on Chomp, but what do I want to do with this? I think like the Rain Dance is so obvious. How threatened am I on Hippowdon though? Because I can't let Hippowdon go down. This is so greedy. I'm gonna yawn the Ludicolo and I'm gonna set up an SD, I think. The Ludicolo is an issue to my team. Yep, Sandvale, baby. And that... Sandvale, baby. Yeah, okay, there's the rain. That was like, we knew that was gonna happen. That's perfectly fine. And now we go... Sandvale, baby. This is why it's banned in... But I think there's a world where I go Gastro here, but I want an Earthquake so bad. I could also just protect Garchomp here. What if I go Latios and protect Chomp? In case he has Ice Beam. But if he doesn't, like, I lose so much tempo. I don't have Yashiberry, which is the issue. I'm always going Latios though, but I think I want to protect here. Because if he switches Ludicolo, I'm still fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Just in case he has Ice Beam. Okay, Pump. And Crush up there, that's resist. That's so much damage though. Isn't it a Life Orb? Okay, Lumber. But that tells me he doesn't have Ice Beam, which means that I'm fine. This thing is gonna be Dry Skin, I know that for sure. But now the question is, what do I want to do here? I always Earthquake. Do I go Earthquake and just drop a Draco? I'm gonna drop a Draco and Earthquake. Let's see if I miss. Well, he got his luck back, because that definitely doesn't kill without the crit. Alright. It's a Sash. That makes sense. Now we bring back Hippowdon. And what do I do here? Chomp dies. He's probably gonna Sucker Punch the Chomp, because I think that's very safe. Part of me just wants to Earthquake and protect. Because, would he, the question is like, would Ludicolo pump Hippowdon here? I have a plenty of time. Let me see my calcs if I go Ludicolo. Let me just do this, whatever. This needs to be level 50. And whatever. Give it something else, and then give it Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump and Grouse Knot both KO. That sucks. He has a very safe Sucker Punch here. I think I need to go Earthquake and switch into Gastro. Because like getting... The issue here is that like getting rid of this Ludicolo is going to be really hard. Actually, if he Rain Dances here... No, he's always Sucker Punching. Yeah, he's always... Yeah, you know what? It doesn't make sense. Because he's always Rain Dancing here. The issue is I need Toxicroak dead. I think like with this, like he might not have Protect. Do I value killing Ludicolo more? Do I even kill Ludicolo with Thunderfang? I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Because I think he always Sucker Punch. Yeah, it's too risky to... Yeah, this was always happening. We knew this. But I do get rid of that. Now the issue is if he has another like priority user, I obviously don't have Sandvale active now. Ludicolo is gonna outspeed me, but he doesn't know that I have Gastro in the back. So, and he's shown me that he probably doesn't have Ice Beam. Like he's most likely Grass Knot. Okay, that thing is gonna be very fast. But the question is, would he set up here? I think he just kills Chomp. Now the question is, if he kills Chomp here, like I'm always faster than Salamence is the thing. And I think like he's afraid of that. So I think I bring in Gastro to protect Chomp from Ludicolo's Ice Beam. Hope he doesn't have, he's not clicking Grass move on this. And then just hope I hit the rock. I hope that the Rock Slide kills Ludicolo. I'm not even gonna calc it because if Salamence sets up a DD here, which he's most likely gonna do, then I lose anyway. I'm gonna do this and hope it works. And now Citrus Berry and Dragon Dance. Oh, he drops Draco. Okay, that's not that bad then. Obviously, it all depends on his last Mon, because I don't have good... Ooh, yeah, that's bad. I always Icy Wind here, though. I need to always Icy Wind here. The issue is, let me put my Salamence set here, just to have... Icy Wind doesn't do that much, unfortunately. But Icy Wind and Thunderfang kill it. Also, is Storm Drain bugged? Because why did I take damage from Hydro Pump? Am I missing something? Oh, it's different in Generation 4. I'm stupid. Okay, I only have 60 seconds. I need to Icy Wind here. And Empoleon is unfortunately going to kill Hippowdon, so I need to protect Hippowdon. I do think there's no... Is he just fully special? At least we didn't get the Rain Mirror, because that's obviously very boring. If I get a high roll, do I kill? No, I need a crit to kill Salamence. Unless, because my Salamence is, yeah, if he's 4 points in physical bulk instead of special, then literally if I get extremely lucky, I kill. The Sucker Punch crit on Latios just did so much. It like really hurt. I'm fine with that. Oh, he's also Icy Wind. Okay, I don't mind that at all. As long as we hit. That's fine. Because now he's in range. Like, that's the big thing here. Now, the issue here is that I'm probably losing my Hippowdon. And the issue here is... Because there's no... Actually, would he only have Icy Wind? The issue here is... Obviously, Gashro can't beat Empoleon 1v1. Actually, it depends on what he has, but I don't think I can beat him 1v1. So I unfortunately think I need to Thunder Fang the Empoleon. There is a... He does have Rain Dance. Okay, then we most likely lose. That's a big miss from him, though. That didn't do much. Bad roll. I think that might do it for me. Do I have Muddy Water? Because I need to do... Icy Wind is more likely to hit. And I'm clicking both on this because I need this thing. That actually, do I? No, because he might protect. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. That does a decent chunk. I lose. Actually, I'm going to be faster now, right? But I still definitely lose. Is there a way where I can't stall out Surf, right? I don't think I can stall out Surf. No. I need actually, even a crit doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, I definitely didn't know how Storm Drain works in notes. Oh, it's okay. Fuck. Okay. Thank you for them for thinking of this. Thank God. Okay. Now, what's the thing? Because, like... this is a terrible matchup now when I know that Gastrodon actually doesn't work how I think it did. I think I... What do I do about him leading?
But yeah, Storm Drain doesn't work the way I think it does, so unfortunately this sucks. I really need to be able to outspeed Salamence though, which is the big thing. The issue is I don't have good ways of dealing with the actual rain stuff. Let me try my other mode. Never mind. Okay, he also has Metagross. So these are the two mons that I didn't know. There's a world where I just Earthquake and do something. But I am so bad against these two. I wanna yawn here, and the issue is that like Latios doesn't do anything. But me going to my own Metagross also doesn't really do anything. I don't have like... I'm realizing now that I just don't have ways to deal with Metagross in this team. But yeah, like definitely not knowing how... There's a world where I drop a Draco on Snorlax. Is there? Oh, whoops. Dude, can you work? Draco does a good amount to Snorlax, but I'll drop Draco on Snorlax, fuck it. This is just like such a bad lead, but like my team is just terrible. Because like I built this team on the basis of Stardrain giving me the water immunity. Okay, that's fine. Actually don't hate that. I don't hate that. It sucks that like Latios, which is this like crazy mon that I like build up, hasn't gotten to do anything. But like Metagross would have swept through my team. Now we do know that this thing is special, which is what I'm afraid of, because like he might have Fire Blast. I can't lose my Hippowdon this early though. I go here. I could protect, but I'm losing so much tempo if he is like Draco and something else. So I think I'll mash this still. He does have Heat Wave, yeah. Okay. Doesn't kill. We popped the Citrus that we knew that existed. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's no way we die to this. Now, the nice part here is that I know that my Aerodactyl is the fastest thing on the field, and, like, Rock Slide kills this Salamence, but do I care about, like... Because I died to a Life Orb, so the question is, like, do I care about... I think I'd rather save it, my Metagross, because, like, whatever the last thing is. But we are going for flinches here, and I'm just going to protect. Actually, if I protect here, and then he brings out the Fake Out... I don't die to Fake Out, though. Do I? Actually, I'm not sure if I die to Fake Out. But I'm definitely Rock Slide. No, it's Rock Slide Protect, I think. I think if I'm him, like, I go protect Salamence and try to use Snorlax to finish off my Metagross. Like, maybe click Earthquake. Man, I'm just so frustrated that I didn't, like, read my abilities. Yeah, this makes sense. And then you try to use... Okay, I mean, I don't mind missing the Snorlax. That's a little annoying, but... Oh, we live. Okay, then it's not the worst. Actually, it is the worst. Because now, if he has a... That thing learns Fake Out. Okay, we lose. Yeah, we just lose. I can't even switch, but like... This thing is always going to Fake Out, and he's going to click Heat Wave. I need to sack Hippowdon here, I think. I mean, I always lose to Ludicolo anyway. Right? Do I bank him? No, he has, like, Jeexx is the biggest Fake Out fan in the world. But it's like, if he fakes out this, I die to that, and then... Can I beat Ludicolo? I need to do this, and I need to Zen Headbutt the Ludicolo, right? The Ludicolo is gonna he always fakes out Aerodactyl here, and... But what if he doesn't? What if he sets up Rain? Then I just lose. This is 50-50, because like if he fakes out... I think like Fake Out on Aerodactyl is so much like safer for him though. I'm gonna ping on him faking out. If he sets up Rain Dance here, then like I got the 50-50 wrong, I immediately lose. I probably lose anyway, but yeah. I didn't get to showcase like how broken Latios is, which is like my biggest regret. Well, okay, my biggest regret is literally not knowing how my abilities work, because this team was built on Gastrodon, Storm Drain, giving it water immunity. But Generation 4, I didn't remember how Storm Drain works in Generation 4. But this is a 50-50. If he sets up Rain here, then my Aerodactyl is slower. Please Fake Out. He faked out that? What? Wait. I think I'm... Okay, not fine. But that's basically kind of like best case scenario for me. Because I'm faster than Salamence. Actually, no, that's still bad because like he now can... Ludicolo can set up... Yeah, never mind. Actually, wait. If I flinch, there's still like... The flinch is my way to win this. I always need to Rock Slide here. He always protects Salamence here. And uses Ludicolo to kill Aerodactyl. So I need to go for... No, I die anyway. Yeah, I die anyway. But do I go for... If I flinch Ludicolo and I kill it with Zen Headbutt, then if I hit on Salamence, I win. If I don't flinch Ludicolo, I hit the Zen Headbutt, it doesn't matter, I die to Salamence the next turn because he's faster. Actually, no, I'll just die to Life Orb anyway. So I always need to double Ludicolo here. Yeah. Because I'm slower than both of these things. He's all like probably setting up Rain here, so like I need to always do this. I don't have other plays. I was like weighing my options, but no, I just literally don't have other plays. Now the thing here is that there is still a chance I win the whole set, because like obviously Rain is the worst matchup for this, and that's why we're running that Gastro. Because yeah, he always does this. Now flinch. Okay, we lose. GG. I missed anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, the issue here is that, I mean, yeah. The issue here is, can I do this? Oh, can you not forfeit? Oh, you can, okay. No, there is no mayhaps, because he has a guaranteed kill. He has 100% accurate move in Grass Knot for the These don't matter because he's already won with this team. I know now that, wait, okay, so one thing that I do need to make note of, because I know they can't be in the other one, is Salamence, Ludicolo, Empoleon, Metagross, Snorlax, and what was the last Mon? Toxicroak. So I know he can't have these anymore. Okay, that's perfectly fine. What about the Jeexx? I'm just like, I'm annoyed, obviously, because like the one weakness that the biggest weakness that the team had, I thought I had it plugged the way I had built my team, but I didn't read my abilities, and apparently it works different in Generation 4, which obviously I played that when I was 10 years old? Came out in 2007, yeah, 10 years old. So, yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, let me just make sure he hasn't sent any. Okay, just making sure. If he had something come up. But like I said, especially with how that works, like, easily the worst possible matchup. So, let's try something else. Now, I'm always, like, inclined to start when I don't know anything about this team, so I kind of want to just like start my strongest lineup. So we're just gonna go Salamence, Ludicolo. I have Fake Out, Pressure, so I can go set up in immediate Dragon Dance. I can go for Rain Dance, so then when Kingler comes in, like Kingler can do stuff, and then I have a Thunder Clicker that's also Earthquake immune in the background. So we're gonna start with this and see what happens. Hypnotype has Fake Out. Okay, he's gonna Fake Out, and does he have the... Oh yeah, we're Speed Tie. Speed Tie Fake Out, by the way. Assuming he is max speed. Actually, he's definitely not max speed. Now the question is, what is Alakazam up to? Alakazam didn't get an Ice move, I don't think. Like Ice Beam or anything. It gets Ice Punch. I'm not that worried about that. I'm worried about Calm Mind. What I do want to know though is, give me my Salamence. Salamence versus a Alakazam. These don't matter. Actually, give me a Alakazam that's a blank set. So Dragon Claw always kills if it's not Sash. If it is Sash though, like it's faster than me, but I have memes around that, I think. I'm always faking out Hypnotype because Hypnotype is gonna fake out. The thing is, like, I wonder, would Alakazam be Sash? I want to say yes, but at the same time, like, if I'm wrong, like, I just get smoked. Do I get smoked? Fuck it. Let's go the highest payoff move. Actually, I shouldn't. I should do one thing, which is see how much damage I take first for Psychic. I take a lot. Actually, since it's game 1, I guess I'd rather get the information about like which set he is. But yeah, if he is max speed and speed boosting nature, we speed tie with Hitmontop. Actually, wait, minus attack. Okay, well, I need to Rain Dance then. Okay, he's not. Always speed side. It is HPS, okay. Well, then we probably just lose. Actually, do we lose? It depends on if this thing is what's his face? If this thing is Deep Pulse doesn't kill, which is the issue. Pump like turbo kills, but I mean, I'm not really afraid of Hitmontop here, I don't think. I could like protect to activate the Swift Swim. This is kind of obvious, but let me just still go for it. Let me give this Hidden Power Ice. It is like obvious for him to have Hidden Power Ice, but like still, game 1, like I'd rather try things out. White Guard isn't a thing in Generation 4 yet, right? Also, my heart just stopped. Did I start recording? I did, thank God. Depending on what he has, like this is kind of safe, because I do have Citrus as well. But also knowing that I guess like when he is doing this, I might as well make some notes here. Like he's not max speed, which is big to know. Because like obviously my Ludicolo is timid and max speed. So I should always have the faster fake out. I don't know what I was like thinking he had with like not having Hidden Power Ice. I guess that's the issue with like not playing in a while. Is like not thinking of the obvious stuff. Because like in my mind it's just like, okay, it's Protect, Psychic, Calm Mind, and Energy Ball. Whereas like realistically it's Psychic, what would it be? It's like Psychic, Psychic, Hidden Power Ice, and then Focus Blast probably. Focus Blast, the issue with Focus Blast obviously that it misses a lot. He's thinking a lot. He might be switching as well. But like obviously my play is pretty safe. I have double Swift Swimmers on the board, so I just get that thing started. Part of me likes pink Hitmontop, like the shiny Hitmontop, and part of me hates it. There's Chomp. That's fine. I'm gonna be faster. Oh, well, that turn probably could have gone better. He is gonna be Yache Berry for sure if he's bringing this thing out here. So show me my Chomp. And let's just change this into Yache Berry. Ice Beam doesn't KO Dragon Pulse always kills. So I just don't even need to worry about it. I'm just gonna pulse this slot. And he could have Sandstorm, but it doesn't matter. I could just switch as well, but I think I'd rather just pump. What if he's super especially bulky though? Then I don't kill with the Dragon Pulse. That doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think like anything from that, so I'm perfectly fine with that. We do a good chunk to that. We proc the Citrus. That's perfectly fine. Now he knows I have Dragon Pulse, but like whatever he switches in, like if he were to switch, like I don't really care because I still have Rain. So as long as the other thing isn't, I guess like the other thing for a team like this could be Magic Guard. Oh, it doesn't even have Magic Guard. I was gonna say like this could be Sand Magic Guard and this could have Sash, but is it still safer to Ice Beam now when he has the knowledge in case this is something? It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Ice Beam has the freeze chance. But the issue with Ice Beam is the Yache Berry. Like I'm so sure that he has Yache Berry, I'd rather just do this. It's Togekiss, okay. I missed that. Toxic? What? Okay, so in that case, it would have been safer to Ice Beam, but obviously we don't know that, so it's perfectly fine. The miss is annoying, but I don't mind that still. It shouldn't matter given like how squishy his team is. I'm gonna now Hydro Pump here because it kills, assuming it hits, and I'm just gonna go for this, even if he goes for Follow Me shenanigans. Yep, that's fine. Is it Sash? Okay, we now know it's not Sash, which is huge as well. And now when Jeexx did that, like obviously now he has Fake Out pressure again, but it doesn't matter because like he can Fake Out one of the Mons and the other one kills Togekiss. Yeah. This doesn't matter at all, because he's gonna fake out here. Whichever he fakes out, that's perfectly fine. The other one is gonna kill Togekiss. So we're gonna go for Rain ends, which is the issue. So I need actually, yeah, it's perfect because like that means like he doesn't have fake out pressure for Rain. So I'm just gonna actually both of these go on Togekiss, right? He protected last turn. Togekiss, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he's not gonna risk a double protect, I don't think. But what if he does though? It doesn't matter because one of these is gonna flinch. Yeah, never mind, it doesn't matter. Ice Beam, because it's 100% accurate. If I'm him, I'm faking out Ludicolo here, but I think... Oh, that's a good play actually. That's actually a really good play. The only issue is that assuming the Garchomp... Wait, do I do poison next turn? Wait, did I fuck this up? Did I find a way to lose? I think I might have found a way to lose actually now when I think about it. Because do I die to poison? How much damage did I take from poison? I'm just gonna have to pray that I don't die to poison. We do this and Rain Dance. I guess the safer play there is to just kill Hitmontop. Because now he has a safe way to kill my Kingdra. And obviously, like, my Zapdos is really bad at dealing with this Garchomp. So I kind of need my... Actually, yeah, do I need my Kingdra? I need my Kingdra. Yeah, actually, the play is to switch Kingdra out and Rain Dance. Yeah, this makes so much more sense. I don't care about Earthquake, really. That doesn't do much. We still have our Citrus in stack as well. That's perfectly fine. I get to use my Citrus, and now I'm just, like, so fast. And, because all we need is some chip on Garchomp. Because now we don't die to Toxic in 2 turns. So, now all... I always Thunder here, and I just pump the Chomp. Because I don't care about dying here. The issue is I need to live 2 turns, because... Hitmontop has Fake Out, and the best way would be, like, the best thing would be for my Ludicolo to live until that, so he can't, like, if I have these two on the field now when Hitmontop comes out, then I have guaranteed win, assuming that Rain is still up, because he can't hit me with Fake Out. He also doesn't have a lot of time to think. That makes sense, because he's just trying to... Wait, isn't that a good crit for me? I mean, not really, but he protects this slot and brings in He's always gonna protect this slot, I think, but there is a world as well where, like, he brings in, because he can bluff with Fake Out. Garchomp is too scary, so I always need to go for that, but the question is, what do I... No, I think I always need to do this. If I do... I mean, if I'm fine with this, I think this still kills. Ooh. Wait, but I beat Garchomp 1v1 in Rain, though. Yeah, actually, this is fine. Because he fakes out... he has to fake out Kingdra here. Actually, no, I lose. Yeah, I find a way to lose, huh? That's funny. Actually, no. Yeah, he has to... It's a 50-50, because, like, if I protect, he fakes out Kingdra, then he loses. And, if... Wait, no, he can protect. Yeah, I found a way to lose. I'm playing sloppy today, I'm so sorry. Because he protects Garchomp here, and fakes out Kingdra. Right? Like, that's always his play. So, the only way for me to win... How much Hydro Pump in Rain do the Chomp? Not enough. I need a crit, right? Because, like, Hitmontop here is always going to fake out Kingdra. And I'm going to... Next turn, he can protect... Oh, yeah, he needs to protect next turn. Then he always wins, right? Do I protect here? I have time to think. Let me think about this. I found a way to lose once. Let me find a way to win. I need to protect Kingdra here every time, because he always fakes out, because fake out plus the toxic is going to kill me. But the next turn he can protect Garchomp, even if I kill Hitmontop now. So is the play actually to Hydro Pump Garchomp? No, because then like I can't kill both with Kingdra, and he has Mach Punch. So I think, yeah, the only play I have available to me is this. Fake out here. Yeah, that's always, and this thing attacks Ludicolo. Yep. And now he protects and he has to win. Yeah, I needed to go for this play regardless. So that's perfectly fine. But obviously, like here, he can just protect and win. But nothing I could have done about that. GG, it's game 1! Game 1 and... But we had a like couple really bad misses, and this was like me finding a way to lose. So this is definitely like very winnable if I get like don't get as unlucky. We know Garchomp. Let me just do these Garchomp, and then oh yeah, this stays open. It doesn't matter. I forgot. My bad. My bad. I mean, the toxic did do things, but like if I didn't play as bad, like it would have. It was played sloppy. I still kind of like my team though. The only issue is Alakazam in the lead, which is kind of what I'm like thinking, like, do I need to account for that? Now I know it's not Sash though. That's another thing. Like we know it's not Sash, which it makes my life so much easier. Chomp obviously did a lot there, but it like I said, like it was mostly like me finding a way to win. So we got unlucky and I played really sloppy. So I think we just run it back with the same squad. Because if I just play better, like, and like, because I missed 2 Hydro Pumps. I guess like we can overview, because like, missed. Did I miss 2 or only 1 Hydro Pump? Because I got the turn 1 right, then this was this, we got the rain up, we got that, pop the citrus, and I got, oh. All right, let me start the timer. It is same leads. Now, well, now the thing is, he knows that I know. So is he gonna make the same play? And I don't think he is. But just in case, like, he's gotten lazy. Obviously, this fake out doesn't do anything. Actually, do I even need to fake out here? I don't, right? He's probably not gonna fake out either, though, because, like, obviously the fake out doesn't do anything. But the issue is, if I go Kingdra here and set up Rain Dance, what happens? How much damage? That's actually a good thing to see. How much damage do I take from Alakazam? We only know 1 move, but he's definitely gonna have this as well. So let me just see. Psychic does a lot, which is the issue. If he fakes out my Ludicolo though, then what happens then? If he fakes out Ludicolo and now attacks into Ludicolo, do I just immediately lose? I kind of do. I'm thinking here, like, do I want to call him out being lazy? I think I do. Let's go for this. Let's see what happens. Okay. Well, we just lose. Actually, do I? He doesn't have fake out now, but he has Mach Punch. which I think you always click Mach Punch here. Let's try this. That's a good play though. So in hindsight, like, I mean, well, I mean, it's a good play. Like, it's a good prediction. Because if I do my same play as I did last game, where I go fake out, Hitmon top there, and Dragon Dance on Salamence, he immediately loses. Like, he straight, I don't know obviously what he has back in the back, but he basically loses on the spot if I do that. That's fine. I'm bulky. We get Rain Dance up. And now the thing is, what do we want to do? Zapdos always clicks Thunder on Alakazam, and the question now is, why does this not work? Do I kill Alakazam? I do. Thunder always kills. So he needs to protect here, so I think now I'm kind of safe switching into Kingdra. Or even Salamence, actually. I'm going to be slow at the Alakazam, and he was going to protect, though. So, yeah, let me go Kingdra instead. That's fine. Toxic there. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to die next turn. He can double protect here, but I don't think it does that much. If he double protects... actually, do I just bring in Salamence here, calling out the double protect? It doesn't achieve that much. He can just Mach Punch as well. His Mach Punch in this slot, can I abuse that in any way? How much do I do on Hitmontop? Because Hitmontop did a lot last turn. Thunder might kill. Is that valuable enough? But if he like double protects and I Thunder here and I just lose Kingdra for nothing, then... But yeah, he literally loses if I make the same play as last game. That's a bold prediction. I like it. I guess he has a lot of games to play with, so it does make sense to go for like hard reads. I need the rain to make Kingdra useful. I don't need the rain to make Thing useful though. Would he double protect though? If he's expecting me to sack Kingdra, then yeah. The issue is like me going this play, like I don't really put pressure on Garchomp. This is obvious. I guess I could, okay, let me try to just like make predictions, I guess at this point, since that's the way we're playing. Now Thunder Fake Out does guaranteed kill Hitmontop, but Rain is gonna be ending shortly, which means Kingdra is gonna be less useful. So I want to Fake Out here so I can protect next turn. Even if he switches Garchomp out, like I'm fine with that, because like whatever comes out most likely gets smoked by Zapdos. And if he brings in Alakazam, like I'm still outspeeding Alakazam for one turn with Ludicolo, so it's threatened by Hydro Pump. And if I go Ludicolo and look at Alakazam, Hydro Pump in the rain. Okay, it doesn't kill actually. Okay, Thunder, we proc the Citrus Berry, and he misses Toxic. And now Rain is gonna end next turn, which is the issue. I think I'll go Thunder here again. And I want to say, do I Hydro Pump the Garchomp? The issue is like, if I die, then I literally don't do... Like, how do I deal with the Garchomp if I lose Ludicolo here? I don't think I do. So I think we're sacking Kingdra, actually. As crazy as it feels, I think... No, it feels so wrong. I am always doing this, though. But what is Ludicolo doing? Because if I protect now, Again, I can sack Kindra next turn if I need to. I think this makes more sense. Weavile. Wait, that thing dies. I mean, well, it goes down to Sash. It's definitely Sash because Alakazam didn't have it. What? Alright. But now the issue here is Alakazam gets Gummin. I mean, definitely, like, right? Like, it's always Alakazam here. And now somehow I need a way to get Rain up. Because Alakazam and Chomp are obviously faster than anything I have in Rain. So if he brings Alakazam in here and just clicks everything on my Ludicolo, then I just fucking get smoked, right? And there's not really a way for me to get Dragon Dance up. The third one set me back so bad, and I'm just like, I'm so annoyed by it. Because like, if I just went for, like I said, like if I go for the same play, like, what does he do? When he started Alakazam and Hitmontop, and I get a Dragon Dance up on Salamence, and he doesn't have a way. But yeah, this, obviously. Now everything is clicking Ludicolo here. Is there a world where I sack Salamence to get Fake Out pressure? How much does Zapdos do with Heat? Fucking nothing. What about an Alakazam? Way still fucking nothing. Thunderbolt. That sucks so bad. I mean, I can kill it with Fake Out. I think the Kindra is actually the sack here. As crazy as it is. If I get Paralysis on... I'm not really threatened here, so there's a world where I switch this into Salamence, but I think like I need to sack Kingdra in this game and try to win with Salamence later. So I think we do click Thunderbolt on Alakazam here. And I do need to sack Kingdra, sadly. Because afterwards, I can then have Fake Out pressure. God, if only I had one more move so I could carry my fucking Ice Beam. I mean, this one still probably has Yache Bear. I can't go for double protect. Like, if I get double protect on Ludicolo, I immediately win. But it's so risky. I'd rather sack Kendra. Yeah, that doesn't die. Crit matter, by the way. That is a humongous crit, by the way. I mean, we still probably lose, but that crit is enormous. Do I bring in Salamence here? I don't. Actually, I bring in Salamence here to get Intimidate off. Yeah. You know what? I got it. Salamence comes in. This Intimidate is going to stick. His Intimidate is also going to stick, but that's perfectly fine. I'm going to... If I protect here... If I protect here and I immediately switch out my Salamence into Ludicolo... Ludicolo dies to Dragon Dance. What happened? Dragon Claw. What happens then? I come in, I click. Okay, well, this... Wait, how much time do I have? 6 seconds only. I need to be really fast with this. Card Chomp. Dragon Claw. Can KO. Okay. It needs to be... Protect here. Go Ludicolo. Because this way I get double Intimidates off. I get his Fake Out off the board, and then I just hope to God I live a Dragon Claw from Garchomp. Okay, I'm gonna live. Okay. I even lived that! Wait. That is so enormous, actually. Because this thing is now gonna Mach Punch. Right? So we go Salamence and Fake Out the Chomp to get a little bit of chip to guarantee Dragon Claw killing. Yeah. Am I finding a way to throw? No. we go Salamence here and we fake out this. Yeah, it's always this, because we know all the moves that perfect. Oh, it's so perfect. It is so beyond perfect. This thing always dies to Dragon Claw now. So I'm gonna Dragon Claw this thing. And this doesn't matter anymore. I'd rather just Hydro Pump here. Unless it gets a crit, I win. Okay. Good. It was literally like, as long as he doesn't get a crit, I win. That crit didn't matter because I had I'm still in the back. Okay. Now, am I gonna be greedy and bring in the same Mons for the third game in a row? The thing is, like, how good is... Because, like, Abomasnow is so fucking bad here. And kind of so is Empoleon. I think at this point he doesn't expect me to do the same leads 3 times in a row, right? Does he? Ludicolo on the lead is so good though, because it gets rid of his fake out pressure. He's gonna say that I'm not gonna do the same stuff 3 games in a row. Now the issue here is his team fucking smokes my Sand team, by the way. Alright, Weavile we haven't seen yet. And do anything. And obviously Heatran we haven't seen at all. Weavile obviously smokes my pack, so we need to get out of here. But I don't think either of these mons get fake outs. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if... Okay, Weavile does. And a Weavile does have the faster fake out than my Ludicolo. Heatran, I'm not super worried, but maybe I should be. I want to say Weavile... Actually, if Weavile fakes out... No, the issue here is, like, if Weavile fakes out my Ludicolo and I don't just immediately fucking kill him for it with a Dragon Dance, then that's annoying. But if I switch Salamence... Do I go Dragon Dance and call him out? If I lose Salamence here, though, like, chances of me just immediately losing are so high. There's a world where I protect... Actually, it doesn't make any difference. Am I making hard reads in the... Oh yeah, this should be up. Am I making hard reads in this game? Part of me wants to say yeah. Actually, I do have pretty safe play. Wait. Okay, it's not safe because if he fakes out my Salamence here, what happens? I don't know why. I have a good feeling about this play. I really don't know why. Actually, no, I don't. It's fucking terrible. Because, like, if Weavile fakes out my Salamence, then Heatran doesn't get punished and can do anything ever wants. But, like, I think, like, he thinks, like, I really want to switch out my Salamence here, is the thing. Now, what's the punish here? Like, can I... Because Weavile doesn't die to Earthquake. Not even close. So it's like... I really don't gain much about Earthquaking. I do kill Heatran there. Most likely. Heatran dies. Would he let me kill Heatran? Because if he fakes out Salamence and protects Heatran, what happens? Because the thing here is... If I fake out Weavile, like, Salamence is safe to stay in. But the thing is, like... Dragon Dance is the better play. I'm gonna Earthquake, fake out Weavile. We'll see what happens. Fuck it, bro. Fuck it. But yeah, like, Abomasnow would have not done anything in this game. I like that I said that these like are obviously way shorter, and we've gone for an hour and 10 minutes already, and there's a chance there's one more set as well. What's the punish to this though? Because like, I mean the heat, it's the Heatran protecting. Heatran protects, Weavile fakes out Ludicolo. Okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that much. Now he has fake out pressure, but the thing is like I can protect. Wait, now the issue is like the Salamence kind of has me on back foot here. Dude, if I Dragon Danced, I should be like just less afraid of just clicking Dragon Dance is the thing. He's always, what if I do double protect? Does that achieve anything? Not really. I want to switch this thing, and I'm getting fake outed on the Ludicolo slot for sure, right? What if he does Ludicolo, attack Ludicolo with both? Would he do that though? He could, actually. He very much could. In that case, what if I do, actually? No, switch to Kingdra is so risky because like I just get smoked by Garchomp. Protect both now. Next turn, switch Salamence into... No. My team is just like not good against Garchomp. Staying in here doesn't do anything is the thing. But I also don't have good switch-ins. I really don't like this play, but I don't know if I have anything else that I can do. Why is he so willing to let me Dragon Dance? Like, that's what I'm wondering. I think now both of his Mons are gonna attack Ludicolo is the thing. So would I rather go Salamence and get the attack drops, or go Kingdra? Kingdra is like very well equipped to win this game though, so this might be stupid because I might be losing him on, but it's like whichever slot like Garchomp attacks like is in danger. But if Garchomp kills my Salamence, I get Rain Up and I get to bring in Kingdra safely. And if he kills my Ludicolo, then like he has reduced attack, and we'll try this. We'll see. I might get punished, but let's see. That's bad. It's really bad, actually. Don't die? Okay. That is not that bad, actually. Now, the thing here is Weavile obviously is exerting a lot of pressure here, which kind of makes me want to protect here. I don't die to Dragon Claw, which is the thing, though, which kind of makes me want to click Pump on something. But the question is which one. I mean, it's very likely that he's also just clicking my... Headrump doesn't kill him, Rain. He's also just clicking my Ludicolo with Fake Out and Dragon Claw. Actually, it doesn't really achieve much for him. Do I still need to protect? Dragon Dancing here doesn't really do much, it's the thing, because if I Dragon Dance here, Hitmon Like, I don't have a way to kill Garchomp immediately. But, you know, when am I gonna Dragon Dance if not now? Because I think... I don't know why. I just feel like he's clicking Ludicolo with both. Or switching out Garchomp. I'm ill-equipped here anyway. I'm like, my brain is fried today. I'm not playing good. I do apologize. I was like, not having played VGC at all for most of my life, only having a couple days played. And those were like in the pandemic times. I've done so many predictions and like never clicked Dragon Dance. So I figured, you know what? If I'm ever going to click Dragon Dance, I'm going to click it now. Well, Icy Wind Wheelwile, huh? That's really annoying. Am I gonna be slower than the Weavile now is the question. Cause it's always Jolly. And I'm Ludicolo in the rain with Swift Swim. But I'm -1, 178 to 194. Yeah, I'm slower. Okay, he didn't run out of time. He did click something. Weavile always clicks Icy Wind here. But I don't really have a way to deal with that is the issue. I hate this play. I'm making it still. Crit didn't matter there. It's still funny how many... Oh! Let me ask him. All right, well, for all the marbles, it's gonna be this one. So Heatran is the last one that I didn't know. Now what we do know here is Weavile is Icy Wind, Life Orb, Fake Out, right? Wait. Yeah, Fake Out. Icy Wind. Like, this thing is gonna smoke my pack. Heatran, I don't think we know anything here. Right? Yeah, I literally don't know anything about the Heatran. Sucks winning that way, obviously, but I did feel good about, like, my chances anyway. Air Slash. It's follow me as thing. It's definitely gonna have follow me.
Like, I'm willing to make that bet. Protect air slash lefties. I don't know what the last move would be, but it's definitely like these. Chomp was in all of these games. Protect Earthquake, Dragon Claw. Protect Earthquake, Dragon Claw. Probably Dragon Dance or... Oh, okay, then it's SD. Declaw. Protect. Earthquake. What's the item? Oh, we never saw it. I still think it's Yacha Berry though. Fake Out, Mach Punch, Toxic Protect. Fake Out, Mach Punch, Toxic Protect. For the most part, I can ignore the Hitmontop. Now the thing that I'm wondering here is just like, what's his sash user? Psychic, Hidden Power Ice is all we know. Definitely in our focus. Okay, well, I think I have everything. We're doing a best of one, and whatever happens, happens. I guess the best of one also makes sense because we just know each other's teams. But against this, luckily I don't need to bring Gastrodon because Gastrodon doesn't work the way I thought it did. So not having to bring it is obviously pretty nice. And it is going to be a long ass recording. Oh, in case, let me pause the recording when he's still like taking team. Oh, never mind. I was just gonna say like taking team notes. Now the issue here, actually, wait, am I faster? Alakazam, level 50. I'm gonna put it timid here, 189. I'm slower. I can't lead Latios. I'm not bringing Gastrodon. Gastrodon doesn't do anything against these. I really want Garchomp. I really want Aerodactyl because Aerodactyl is faster than Weavile. Actually, I do like Metagross. Actually, yeah, Metagross is really good. There's no way I leave Latios. Is there a way where I leave Latios? No. I like these four, honestly. Maybe I'm crazy. Weavile just makes lead so hard. Because if he leads Weavile, what do I do? I have like 30 seconds, right? It's always Metagross, but the question is what else? I want to go Garchomp for Weavile, kinda. Is that where we'll leave Garchomp out? No. Let me do this because I want Protect. $20 seconds. And I start timer. Or when you're done picking team. Oh man. We've also had a lot of crits. I mean, like half of them like haven't mattered, but still like the amount of crits we've gotten is crazy. No Weavile. Okay. It's the usual suspects. He's faking out Metagross here and clicking something on this thing. I definitely kill Alakazam if he doesn't protect, right? Yeah, like Meteor Mash kills him like 17 times over. He's definitely gonna
click something here, but I don't really care. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna protect. Yeah, this is obvious. Another crit. Meteor Mash here again. And this time, the issue is obviously all of my Mons are weak to HP Ice. Just to be prepared for everything, I'm doing this Calyx on Modest and thinking of his speed as HP Ice doesn't kill me. HP Ice then definitely doesn't kill Latios either, right? No, nobody close. Then it's actually better for me to go Latios here. He probably protects Alakazam here, but I don't mind getting Draco pressure on the board. Best case scenario here for me is like HP Ice, Latios, and what? Oh yeah, we take those any day of the week. Yum! Because I definitely don't die to... Now we also get to see if he has Weavile, because if he has Weavile, Weavile comes in. Yeah. Now he can't fake out my Metagross and kill Latios both, so he needs to attack with Weavile, which if he does, like, then I just get to take KO with another KO with Metagross, assuming Meteor Mash doesn't miss. That's the important part here. Meteor Mash, 85% accurate, so it can definitely miss. Now the thing is, how valuable is Latios to me? Quite valuable, actually. Wait, is my... I'm not... Yeah, I'm max speed, 169, okay. Yeah, I need Latios. I'd rather sack Garchomp. Fake Out doesn't kill, so he needs to go for something else. But like Metagross just clears here. Okay, well I'm... Okay, but now he's fucked. Wait. What did he... Is he just tilted? Because like Metagross just kills here. Actually, do I just click something on Garchomp because he needs to take the KO with Weavile? But if actually Weavile can't, it doesn't matter. I'd rather do this. Actually, if Weavile has Protect, Weavile protects here. So I'd rather trade, right? This is kind of goofy, but I'm gonna do this. Because Weavile needs to... That's not gonna kill, but obviously I'm gonna be slower now. But still, let me hit, please. That might be a game-losing miss. I might have lost the entire set because of that miss. Because now even if I now get the KO on Weavile, like he has the gets to bring in next turn when I get to have to bring in something, one of my like choice locked Mons, he gets to bring in Hitmontop with Fake Out, whereas otherwise like he would have had to bring it in here. So that genuinely might be a game losing miss. Let's see. Don't die, Metagross. The Weavile also didn't die. That's actually really good for me. Like, I'm not kidding. That's genuinely really good for me. The thing here is I need to lock myself into Earthquake. Yeah, I need to lock myself into Earthquake. And do I double protect? It doesn't really matter because I'm going to kill myself anyway, but I still think I go for a double protect. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to be so sad if I literally lose to that because I miss. I mean, it's an 85% accurate move. At this point, I'm pretty convinced Weavile doesn't have... Actually, even if Weavile has Protect and Protects here, I think it's bad for him. Okay. That is a good play. I failed that. I killed myself with a crit again. I don't die to that. Now he has Fake Out Pressure. And I lose. Lost the game of 85% miss. A poetic end to this set. Honestly, it is a very poetic ending. But he fakes out Latios here and he wins. Yeah. GG's though. That sucks. Because I genuinely, like, I only lost the game because of the Meteor Mash. Yeah. Literally, if the Meteor Mash hits, I win. Because then you need to bring in Hitmontop 1 turn earlier. The Fake Out Pressure is gone when I bring in my Choice Mons. And then I win because I'm faster.
Yeah.
That's...
Dude, the Meteor, like, I was sitting there looking at the Metagross thinking, oh yeah, I lose the Meteor Mash here. You just click it and I die immediately. It's GG. But the more that I thought about it, was like, well, I can't bring Heatran, because Heatran isn't going to kill either. It's not going to one-shot. And it's not going to survive getting doubled up by 2 EQs. And considering that you had Hippowdon, and you had Garchomp, and you had Aerodactyl, I figured, well, you're going to have EQs. Not even like, no matter what I do, it's going to fucking blow up. So I figured this composition works the best because I get Intimidate. And Intimidate was like, I would say, the most important factor towards the end there, after the Meteor Mash miss, because it allowed me to essentially tank hits that I should have not been able to.
Yeah, I mean, it mattered because the Meteor Mash missed. If it didn't miss, then it wouldn't have mattered. But yeah, it's very poetic start to our VGC when, like, obviously Wolfie very famously has said, like, luck is a skill, where it's like the second set that we played, like, there were so many crits. Like, half of them didn't matter, but still, like, there were so many crits, and a lot of them did matter, and so many misses. Like, the Hydro Pump miss that I had on Ludicolo was also, like, so fucking devastating. And then this, like, set, literally, the set coming down to a 85% accurate move. And the first set, I definitely just lost because of my team building, because the entire team is obviously built around Gastrodon being able to take water hits. But apparently in Generation 4, Storm Drain only drains the water type moves to the user, and it doesn't give it immunity, which it gives it later. And this was literally, obviously, as Sand teams are, it's built around the fact that I have some ways to get around water, which, like, Latios is there, obviously, probably the most broken Mon in the entire format. And as a water resist, and Gastrodon obviously being able to drain water moves and be immune to them. But in Generation 4, it's not immune. So
really,
I feel kind of bad about that, because it's like the first set I kind of already lost at character picks, because it's hard rain versus, it's a rain team versus a sand team, and my sand team's defensive backbone doesn't work. And then the second set is like so scuffed with hacks in both sides, and it ends on a timeout. And then the final deciding game for all the marble comes down to a 50% roll of a coin.
It's I guess.
Welcome back to Pokemon to us, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's just like normal.
Yeah, but
just as expected.
Yeah. Obviously, like, variance goes down as we get with the generations, because obviously, like, Garchomp with Sandveil, every single move that you're ever gonna click is gonna be at most 80% accurate. So,
dude, the first attack that I did on Garchomp missed.
I think, honestly, I think, like, that's being literally the first action of the first turn in the first set the stage pretty well.
Yeah. Fucking fake out into Garchomp to prevent it from doing shit, into never mind. Yeah. Killing myself.
Also, bro, I'm so pissed, because literally if I went for the if the earlier like set, which I ended up winning anyway, like if actually was it? No, it was the second one. If I literally go fake out your Hitmontop and click Dragon Claw on my Salamence, I win on my fucking first turn. Because now I outspeed your entire team. I can now kill the fake out pressure, and then I'm faster than Garchomp. I'm faster than Alakazam, who I both Oko, even if you have... Actually, you didn't even have a second Intimidator there, so it wouldn't even have mattered. But, like, it's just like, I just win on my first turn. But I was like, surely this guy is not going to let me do it. And then the reason why I like Dragon Dance like way later was like, this dude has not respected my Dragon Dance at all, so might as well click it here. Not like at that point, like it didn't end up mattering yet. But I did also say that like you had games to play, so going for like hard reads makes more sense from your perspective.
I mean, yeah, there was the moment in the second to last. I think it was either the second to last or the last one where I was looking at it thinking, you're gonna double protect, or you're gonna double switch, or you're gonna at least protect with one of them. So I'm gonna swap out both my goons and make sure that I have fake out pressure, make sure I get intimidate pressure again by getting it Monotype back in the back, so on and so forth. But then you didn't protect on anyone, bro. But overall, I think this was a pretty fun set. And I'm not saying that like, just because I won.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like because of like how much variance there was, and like how basically every set had like some scuff, and obviously like literally from the get go being like, oh, one of my teams doesn't work. It was okay. Definitely like one of my least favorite sets of Generation 4, but that's mostly for like the like other things as well. There was like still a good back and forth and stuff like that, but like VGC is definitely it's a lot on your brain.
Yep. Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, obviously, I said, like I didn't put that much thought into my teams. It was like, all right, 2 weather teams, and one of them gotta include the best mon in the format.
Which was Metagross.
No, I think it's Latios, because Generation 4, Draco being 140 base power still, like
true.
Nothing switches into Draco. Like literally, let me actually, final thing, let me just make the calc like my Latios, a Draco on my full HP invested Metagross is still 52 to 61%. So if you get a crit, it dies. Literally, like, it OKOs everything that doesn't resist it. Like, even if it's fully defensively invested. It's quite silly.
If it doesn't resist it, what resists?
Steel is the only type.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I legitimately just, whenever I think of Dragon type moves, I think, nothing resists. Nothing resists Dragon type moves. It's just bullshit, and that's why they made Fairy.
Oh yeah, it is bullshit. Steel is also bullshit, and that's the one bullshit being the only thing keeping me back. But like, reason why like Metagross is so good is because it matches really well into Latios. Because even like with the coverage moves, like you can't really hit it because usually it's gonna be like depending on if you're a choice set, then it's probably like Psychic, Draco, Thunderbolt, or Thunder if you're in a rain team. But even then, like Thunderbolt is probably more reliable, and Ice Beam. Or if you're running a protecting set, then you drop the probably Psychic. But like you're very rarely gonna run stuff like some Latios. I don't think in Generation 4, but like later generation, some Latios went hybrid. At least in like Mega format, like some Latios ran Earthquake literally for Metagross.
Interesting.
But yeah, cool teams. I like your teams. A lot of fake out, which didn't surprise me. What's
every single
the things I didn't see? Alakazam, is Alakazam inner focus?
Specs.
Yes, specs makes sense. And is Garchomp Yachiberry?
Yachiberry.
Okay, I did play because I was literally playing because it never got revealed, but I was literally playing around the Yachiberry the entire set, and because like Ice Beam and Dragon Pulse both kill
Chomp from Life Orb Kingdra. And like that's the reason why I was clicking Dragon Pulse was like, okay, if it's Yache Berry, then like if you're Yache Berry and a tiny bit of special defense investment, like then it was like 80 something percent. I don't remember, but like regardless, like without a crit, it never kills.
All right.
So
Yeah. So the reason why I decided to go with the Yache Berry was because when I was building my Alakazam, I was like, so I can kill Garchomp with Hidden Power Ice 100% of the time, unless it's running Yache Berry. And then it's like, well, I'm just going to give it to my Garchomp to make sure that it doesn't get blown up by Ice-type moves, which are the most common common way of dealing with it.
Yeah. Yache Berry is like the most common. Mine was Lumberry, literally just for burns, but we weren't running Will-O-Wisp or anything. So I think I was literally like talking about it in the tea breakdown. And we'll keep the app short because, like, fucking Christ, the episode was so long.
Yeah.
But, like, I was literally talking about it, like, Sandvale is so fucking broken, and the Lumberry is on the off chance that I get hit with a Will-O-Wisp, and there is no world where I'm gonna get hit by 2 Will-O-Wisps. So it's like, all right, go for a Will-O-Wisp again. Well, I'm just gonna burn it again. The Will-O-Wisp misses, Garchomp sets up Swords Dance, and now you're staring down. Okay, well, how the fuck am I gonna deal with this?
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, nothing really worked here because the defensive breakbone kind of broke down, and then it's like, okay, well, everything just dies to fucking water moves now.
Yeah, and in the last game, I feel like ignoring the Meteor Mash hit, I feel like Icy Wind was just super valuable from Viva. Like, legitimately, Weavile was staying alive after the Earthquake that I did, because I was expecting it to die.
Yep.
Like, straight up. I clicked EQ thinking, well, I need to get rid of one of these fuckers, so if Weavile dies here, I can't help it, really. And I needed to use Icy Wind to guarantee the kill on Metagross, if I remember correctly. That's what I was calculating. Mm-hmm. And that's why I clicked Icy Wind instead of Protect on Weavile.
Yeah.
And it worked out, but damn.
Perfect EV calculations. That's what, like you said, like you had so meticulously calculate your EVs for these sets. I can see now what you meant, like perfectly calculating that Weavile is going to live with 1 HP, your own Metagross's Earthquakes.
Dude,
Garchomps.
I even put in, like, so this Weavile has 4 HP, 4 defense, and then has 36 attack, because it's like, well, I have Knockoff and Fake Out on top of Icy Wind. With Life Orb, that'll actually deal a significant amount of damage. If I put a couple more points in here, it's like 12% on these specific Mons, which means that I can one-shot more likely with Alakazam. Yeah. And it's like everything else into speed and special attack and naive nature, because I want to be the fastest fucker on the field after Alakazam. Mm-hmm. Or like fastest fucker before Alakazam even, and then hitting Icy Wind, dealing a chunk of everybody, hitting Fake Out, better than faster than anybody else, and hitting Knockoff to get rid of like defensive barriers or whatever the fuck if that happened to come up. Mm-hmm. But it did not. So. And obviously, the lead that I originally that I built this team around was Hitmontop and Alakazam, because Hitmontop, Intimidate, Fake Out, Protect, Mach Punch. The last move was kind of just a flex move. And I was thinking, well, this allows me to intimidate Garchomp, so Hitmontop doesn't die. Mm-hmm. It allows me to Fake Out the Garchomp so that it can't kill my my Hitmontop, or Fake Out a Metagross if that happens to be in the other slot. And also I can Hidden Power Ice the Garchomp. If it's Yache Berry, I can kill it with the Fake Out and Hidden Power Ice. Depending on what the other guy is, I might lose then and there. But still, with the Inner Focus, I at least can't get faked out. To be fair, this guy's slow. Like, Hitmontop is really slow. So there is likelihood where you fake out the Hitmontop when I'm trying to fake out your Garchomp and I get killed because of that. But I figured this works fairly well. And it's super bulky overall. Like, it survived so many hits that I feel like it shouldn't have. But, like, considering that it has effectively 30% more HP because of Intimidate against, like, physical attackers, makes it so nice.
It's a pretty good mon. That's why it's a world champion.
Well, I was looking for a way to pivot with it, and then I was like, damn, I'm literally doing the wolf thing, aren't I?
Trying to find a way to pivot with your intimidating Fake Outer, I see.
I gotta say, I need to go take a shit.
Yeah, I mean, I said, like, that was a very long episode, but obviously a first for us both, so some scuff there.
Apologies for that.
Oh.
And obviously next time it's going to be a restricted format, so there's a lot more punching power as well there. So, but regardless, we built up the VGC so for a long time, and now we finally have it. And yeah, and, final thing, I set out with one goal in mind today. I achieved my goal.
What do you mean?
I said I was gonna break your undefeated doubles game streak, and I didn't only just take a game. I took one of the sets there. I would have been happy with just a game, but
Good for you, buddy. Congrats, actually. Really nicely played on that one. I got fucking shit on. But I actually need to go take a shit.
You go. I can do my outro anyway, so it's all good. So thanks for the games, and I'll see you around.
Yeah, bye-bye.
See ya. Also, brother, the one regret that I have is just like not getting to showcase like how broken Latios is, because obviously like the later sets, like I think I like pivoted a little poorly and like picked my leads pretty poorly, but also like getting crit by the sucker punch from Toxic Rogue, it smoked me. But regardless, that's been VGC 2009. And next time it's going to be the 2010, which is the restricted format. And the only other the only other format for, what's his face? The only other format for Generation 4. And after that, we are moving into the earliest, like, before Generation 9, like by far the biggest jump in power creep when we go into Generation 5, which is going to be a whole another beast. Regardless, hope you enjoyed this mammoth of an episode, and thank you so very much for watching. We'll see you next time for, like I said, VGC 2010 format, and have a great rest of your day, and peace.